We're live.
We're live.
Mic's
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Cameras rolling.
Cameras rolling.
Yes.
Oh my God, no, baby.
How long I've been wanting to do this.
Yes.
It is such a vibe. If you guys haven't been here, please come visit Sono Entertainment.
Yes.
This is the round table. This is where it's all going to begin. Well, actually, it began before, but we're just going to follow up. She used to have Platform TV, and she's such a dear friend of mine, and I'm always encouraging her to just keep going because we together and her alone have so many great ideas, and that's what it's about.
Yes. Yes. And the second she came in the studio, this was after we renovated, and we're always renovating, but we had this table and we had the podcast set up. She was like, oh my God, let's do a podcast now.
Years ago.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And it's been at least, BK, how long we had this set up?
Probably like 4 years now.
It's been 4 years.
Yeah. And it was just, when I came in, it made me full of life. I was like, I want to sit right here. We have to do a girls' night. We just have to do something. So we're finally doing it, and I'm so excited.
Yes. And guess what? It's not planned. It's not promoted. She said, you know what? Let's do it. Like,
Right.
we're not even going to plan anything. Let's just pop out and show.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I don't want to say any kind of words, but yeah, man, welcome. I am Sweets of Sono Entertainment and Recording Studios, and
I am Darlene, the real She Cuts from New Image Hair Salon.
yes, and my handle is at Sweet Melody, and Sweet Melody is spelled Mellodye, and that's on all platforms. I don't care if it's Snapchat, I don't care if it's TikTok, I don't care if it's Instagram or Facebook. I'm Sweet Melody, right? And you're She Cuts.
Yes, the real She Cuts. She Cuts was hacked, but I'm still She Cuts always and forever. But you could reach me at the real She Cuts or New Image Hair Salon, hashtag 866-4539. Come let me make you over.
Okay, area code 203 for those that don't know, because we got people all over the place.
Yes, 203.
866-4539 is her, and 203-956-6007 is Sono Entertainment and Recording Studios. Now, the dope thing about it is that we're doing our podcast, and we're gonna have people. It's Women's Month, and I couldn't think of a better time to start this. Right? Women's Month. We're both thriving. We're excelling in our careers.
Yes.
This is our year.
It is.
All the years been our years,
Yes.
but right here, right now, like we're living this type of vibe.
Yes.
Like it's on and popping.
Yes, it is.
It's on and popping. Amen. We're going to celebrate that, and we're going to listen. And we want to encourage other people too.
Yes.
If you have something going on, if you have a thought, a vision, an idea, I don't care what it is. This is the year of execution.
Yes.
Okay? This is the just do it year. All right? It doesn't matter if you have it planned. It doesn't matter if it's just an idea. Just do it.
Do it.
You know what I mean? Just do it. It's no time like the presents. We keep putting things off until we get our hair done, till we get our nails done,
Right.
till we get that new thing or whatever it is that we get. That's not what it is, y'all. That's not what it is. It's the year of doing it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, thank you so much, Juan.
Yes.
Yes, y'all see it.
Knees, y'all. Knees all day long. Look. Yes.
Yep. And listen, we didn't plan anything with Juan either. We just walked up. He was walking out. We said, Juan, come and look at this. We're getting ready to do a podcast. And he
Yes.
was with it.
Yes.
Right, Juan?
I'm very happy to do this.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much.
you.
Yes, this is the year of doing it, getting it done.
And
so
helping-
that's what we're doing it, right?
And also helping each other. Bless one. What is it? What's the saying? Each one bless one? Something like that?
Each one teach one, each one
Yes.
reach one.
All of that.
Next one bless one.
Yes.
It depends on what
And
they
we-
all mean the same thing,
Yeah,
but
we all have to share, and it's enough to go around. Don't be selfish. So we're here to help.
Yeah, and you know what's dope though? Because this is all neighbors.
Right.
Your business is right across it. We're the triangle. Matter of
Yes.
fact, you're there Juan is here and I'm here. So maybe not a triangle, but a line.
You know, yeah. We're all
You know,
connected. We're all
right.
connected. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's dope. I think it's dope. You know, and tomorrow actually we're going to be having a meeting here at the studio. You know, it's the African American Day parade meeting
Oh.
tomorrow at 6:30.
Okay.
Right before Bible study.
Okay, I will come through.
Yeah, we're
yes.
going to be here, and you know, hopefully other people will be here too. You
Yeah,
know what I
because they
mean?
was excited. So come through. Let's see the excitement.
Yeah, and see what we're going to do because we can march from, it doesn't even matter where we march, guys. You know, the St. Patrick's Day was nice, you said, right?
Yes.
You seen it? I didn't
It
get
was,
to see
and
it.
it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger. But because they stick together and they're consistent,
Right.
you know? So we could have that too. We just have to stick together and be consistent.
Right. So at least we could walk. We don't have to have floats and all that stuff.
Right.
We just want to get together and walk. You
Right.
know, and make a presence of our African American culture.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's actually a call to action, y'all. You know, I'm not sure. So are we gonna do it Juneteenth or are we gonna? I wish I knew what day K-Son and Chris Brown was doing there behind Neon thing. Do you know by any chance, BK?
Let me look.
You know, also with doing the African American parade, it's a way of showcasing your businesses also.
Yeah.
So people that have businesses that don't have the right awareness yet, you know, you can promote your business in the parade, make yourself seen, known, you know. That's
Yeah.
a good way of cross promoting too. You
I
know,
think
we
it's
have a lot
dope.
of talented people in Norwalk. Come out. You know, you want to be seen, or if you want to have a part of the parade, take advantage of it. You know, everybody talks about, yeah, they want to have this and they want to have that, but they don't come out. You have to be supportive when you want us to grow. You have to
Right.
be supportive. You know, people say they want this and they want that, and they're on, yeah, what could you do? Show up tomorrow at 6 p.m.
6:30.
6:30.
6:30.
Or
Yeah.
tell someone else that's thriving that wants to be, you know, noticed too.
Woo!
So is there a set date? Is there a set date?
No, that's what I'm saying. So we know Juneteenth is the 10th of June.
Right.
I'm not sure if we're gonna march. I haven't heard from anybody that's responsible for Juneteenth or
Mhm.
that's coordinating that. I haven't heard from anybody, tell you the truth.
Right.
But I was thinking that because K-Son and Chris Brown, they do something behind Neon,
Mhm.
and it's like a graduation. It's in June also.
Okay.
The African Day Parade don't have to be on Juneteenth. I thought it was cool, you know, for it to be on Juneteenth.
Mhm.
But it's also just as cool to be in back of Neon when they already have it
Right.
there at Neon, you know, with a bunch of giveaways. And I think this will be the 3rd year that they're doing it.
Mhm.
And it's cool. You know, it's nice. The families come out, the kids have fun. It's a graduation party too, you know, for the people that's
I wasn't able to find this year, but they typically do it in August.
August?
Yeah.
Oh man, you're right. Huh?
Wait, you used to do something behind Neon also.
Yeah, that was
remember?
the Forever Rest.
Okay.
That was paying homage
Okay.
to you know, to the people that we lost in the community.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we had the T-shirts and all that stuff, and we all got behind Neon and we celebrated.
Mm-hmm.
You know, since Dolo passed, you know, I've been doing like a Dolo day, not really trying to make him just you know, do everything,
Right.
you know, but we weren't coming together,
Mhm.
you know, for the Forever Rest. So I really wanted something to keep going on, and I wanted to honor him. I will always honor him, but I'm not opposed to doing that Forever Rest.
Right.
And we honor everybody that we lost in the community because, you know, it's like paying, giving an honor
Right.
to our peoples, because people, it's more than just me who miss Dolo. It's more than just me who miss people in the community,
Right.
you know, who miss their people. So we were doing that Forever Rest. Pause for a break for a little sippy sip.
Yes. Mm.
What's your thoughts on this Elon Musk and this? Did you see what's going on now? Tesla the stocks took a $16 billion drop.
Yeah, well, to me, I just feel like with Elon, it's the reason why they don't want him in South. Why are you coming to America and doing all of these things? Why didn't you do it in Africa? You know, they don't even want him over there. And then he comes over here and he's doing all of this. To me, I really feel like he wants Trump job. He wants to be president. It's alternative motives with him.
You know what's crazy? And I'm gonna say it in front of anybody because I'm so transparent.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was from South Africa.
Yeah, he's from South Africa.
I didn't know that until I
coming?
just read
And
it.
then Trump is offering people from over there or other places, if they have $5 million, they can come over here and start a business.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah. So to me, everything is surrounded around money. Everything is surrounded, everyone wants to make America great again. We were great at one time when we had all our businesses, all the major factories and everything was here.
So
And
what
we-
do you think about him shutting Canada down and them shutting us down with the car parts and all that? Because a lot of General Motor parts come from Canada.
Right. And the tears, it's going to be hard. I feel like, everything is done. I just still feel like, me personally, he needs to structuralize things. I get what he's trying to do, but just cutting all of these things all at once isn't going to make a difference. Do it with structure. Like, we've been dealing with these people so long. It's sort of like we sort of need them a little bit, We sort of need them. So,
Need who? Like the Canadians
just like,
and just the people that we're doing business
we
with?
outsource so many things. Although we have a lot of things ourselves, we outsource so many things. Like everything used to be, we made everything here, manufactured our clothes. We made, like food, everything, all of our stuff. So we outsourced everything. So stopping these people with these high tariffs and stuff like that, like we're in business. We're sort of in bed with them.
Right.
Sort of slowly work it out. Don't just cut everything off right away.
So you think we're going to pay? How do you think we're going to pay, or how do you think it'll affect the economy?
I think, well, it's affecting the economy already because everything is so high. And even with the tariffs, like a lot of people have foreign cars, foreign parts.
Right.
So we have to still get those parts.
Right.
America isn't equipped. We don't have the parts over here.
Right.
So think about people that have cars like yours or either Jags or whatever.
Right.
They have to get these parts. So the parts are going to cost so much more.
Yeah, I remember not so long ago, I think it was some kind of shutdown. BK, you remember that? Some kind of shutdown with the car parts because it took Maserati didn't have any parts.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
also even American. So
Right, all the pickup trucks,
yeah.
everything. They didn't have the chips. There were huge delay. Like you couldn't get a truck for like a year.
So now what are your thoughts, BK? What do you think this is going to do with this?
I mean, I've already seen like stuff online, but in the alcohol industry, a ton of like bourbon and whiskeys and stuff come from America, and they're taking them off shelves out of bars in Canada.
Oh, I heard that
You
too.
see
I
what I'm
seen
saying?
that.
So stuff like that, they're like
Jack Daniels.
we
Yeah.
just won't drink bourbon.
That's
we'll
crazy.
drink something else. We won't eat this. We'll have something else. We won't drive this. Like people, they're really standing up for it. They're like, we're not going to pay this. We're going to just find
So
our own
I have a
way.
question for you, BK, because
Talk to
you
me.
know the other side of this too. How about the price of eggs?
Oh my-
I don't know if you guys know that BK, his family, they own a deli, Mike's Deli.
Mhm.
Shout out to Mike's Deli,
Shout out to
194
Mike's.
East Avenue.
203-866-3772.
Okay, now. So with this whole inflation, do I call it inflation on the eggs, or what do I call it?
Yeah, it's kind of a shortage.
Eggflation?
Yeah,
Eggs-
eggflation. Yeah.
So tell me about the eggflation. What have you been impacted by that? Because at home I
ridiculously.
eat egg whites, so
Right.
I don't even buy eggs.
Yeah. No, yeah, we've been ridiculously impacted. A case of eggs for us has gone up $200 since last summer.
Yeah.
That's insane.
$200.
So you were paying what, and now you're paying
We
what?
were paying about $78 a case.
Wow.
Today I found them cheap for $250 something.
That was cheap?
Yeah, that was the
That's
cheap one.
crazy.
We went to what's the spot in Bridgeport that sells good food on Main Street? They don't even they
Drumsticks
make
all the way up?
They don't even make double eggs anymore.
No,
Double
drumsticks?
They don't make double eggs because the eggs are so expensive. Remember they used
And
to
the
sell
price,
them?
yeah, I used
So
to
I
go
went there
there
the
just for
other
their
day and it
double
was like,
eggs.
oh, we don't have any. So I get it. I get it. It's little things, you know?
And you know what is crazy is that, so you see how they don't sell deviled eggs anymore,
Right.
but you still sell bacon, egg, and cheeses.
It's
Have
our-
your
it's
plate-
our bread
Oh,
and butter.
but how
We
much
have
is
to.
your bacon, egg, and cheese?
And we've had to raise the
went up,
prices.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gone up. It's just under $5. But
Oh, you're cheap. Sono
Yeah.
Cafe for I didn't even get egg for a BLT and
Mhm.
like something to drink is $20-something.
it's getting
What?
crazy.
People, yes, it's crazy. Like people are like for
A
eggs.
BLT?
Yes, a BLT and a
Somebody on here
lemonade.
said 30 dozen was like $35.
30
Wow,
dozen?
You see? Yeah.
Was.
That's what was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't see it. Like, I just can't see it. And it's messed up because if you don't have a hen,
Right.
what are you doing? Especially if you're in the deviled egg business, because I know people that sell and make deviled eggs and they're
Right.
good too.
Right.
So what are they doing? So they're just not making them anymore?
For 6 double eggs, it's probably $20-something.
And who's paying that?
I don't know. I'm not.
So
But yeah.
off of that, I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
I mean, being that we're in like a city area, it's a little different, but would you get chickens? Would you start growing vegetables, doing a little more things like that?
I would love to do that. My friend father does it. My friend Shirley, her father has his own like little chicken shack in the back of his yard where he has eggs. And to tell you the truth, the eggs even taste better. The eggs in the store now, you could taste the difference when something is like when you raise your own chickens and they're producing eggs versus buying eggs out the store. You could taste it different. The
You know
food
what's
is
crazy? Is that so when we lived down south,
right.
we always had our chicken coop. We always had our eggs. But the eggs didn't go in the refrigerator. We were just having this
Right.
conversation.
Wrapped up in cloth,
Yeah.
remember?
So why do we put eggs in the refrigerator now?
Because
Or-
the food is no good. The food, if you don't, your eggs are going to go bad. Back in the day, they would have them wrapped up in a windowsill.
Yeah.
Or either the eggs would be on
In
the
a little
counter.
cheesecloth or something, or on the counter, but they were always room temperature. It was no going in. Because sometimes, my refrigerator maybe is too high, but
Right.
I've opened eggs that, that have frost. How you call it? Like little icicles. That my refrigerator's too cold. But I don't know who I was talking to the other day.
We were never put, even butter. Remember, butter was
Right.
always out on the table
Right.
in the butter dish.
Right.
And then fruit. Remember, everybody had fresh fruit for months, right on their kitchen table, wrapped up. You could go get fruit. Now you leave fruit out in a week, it's like sud. You look at the fruit,
Yeah.
it's mush.
If you turn your back on an avocado, that joint is black. I can put it down right now, go to the bathroom, come back. That joint is full
It's
ripe and
terrible.
on its way out.
So that's telling you, like, our food is no good for us. It's no good for us.
I know someone who has a chicken coop in Norwalk. Am I allowed to say? Because I remember he went away to Ireland, and BK had the duty of going to get the eggs
Get
out the chicken
eggs,
coop.
yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Am I making that up?
No, that's true.
His
My
dad.
Wow.
yeah.
So what does your father do like during the winter time with his chicken? Because it gets so cold and the chickens
Right.
aren't used to that. So
They're-
does he
they're
put them
in a-
someplace
No,
else?
they're in he built a full coop, like a full
Okay.
hen
All
house
right.
for him, basically.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
heat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep,
because
it is.
you
He did
know,
in the
like
winter.
here, our weather is different. We're down south; they have the chickens out all year round. Chickens, the roosters,
Right.
the hogs, the pigs.
Everything is out.
Yeah, and everything just tastes so much better. You know.
I know. I wouldn't mind some of those eggs from Bobby Keeley. I'll do an egg tasting test.
And you will taste the difference. You really would.
No, you can't. Okay, so does he put the eggs in the refrigerator? When you went and collected the eggs, did you leave them on the table or did you put them in the refrigerator?
I put them in the fridge. I think just out of habit, but I don't know if I had to or was supposed to.
So what about the eggs at the deli? Do they go in the refrigerator?
Yeah, they're refrigerated.
Okay. Are they supposed to? Because I know it's
They have to be by food safety standards, but
Okay.
also we get them refrigerated, so it's never good to like
oh
bring it back
thaw
to
'em
room
out.
temperature. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Like if you take
See, I
something
didn't
out
know
of the
that.
freezer, you gotta
Yeah,
Put-
put it
keep
back in.
yeah.
Or
Once
either
you
cook it.
refrigerate them. Okay. So did you ever try to leave them out though? Did you guys ever
Somebody
try
on
to
here says fridge after you wash them.
wash the eggs?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
For
I've
what?
seen some messy
yeah.
eggs.
You should.
I've
I'm
seen
just
some
saying,
little
like-
chicken poop and stuff on the eggs.
But
you
if
ever
you
seen
seen
bacteria.
boil
brown?
them, or you, I'm just saying, like, what's the reason for washing them off?
In case they have chicken poop on them. Especially if they come out the chicken coop with chicken poop.
Okay.
You know, you've
it's,
seen
it's
them.
the bacteria. That's how
Okay.
you know how they say you could get like salmonella from eggs, or get some sort of food poisoning from eggs.
Okay.
Oh, bird flu. They were
It's
saying
from
bird.
the shell. It's not from the egg itself.
Oh, okay.
So the bacteria will come off of the shell if you don't have clean eggs.
Okay.
So when you
all
go
right.
to crack it, whether it's on your hands or whether it transfers to the yolk or whatever.
Oh.
Well, I never wash my egg. That's terrible. I mean, because I'm always boiling it or whatever. I never wash my egg.
They said you can only leave them out if you don't wash them off.
Okay.
Oh. So if you wash them off,
You gotta put them in the fridge.
you have to put them in the refrigerator.
Okay.
So I'm asking the person that's speaking. So if we don't wash them off, so is that a protective film around the eggs? Like what is it some type of protection, a layer, a hedge of protection over the eggs? Like what is it? If we wash off, are we washing off like a I don't know, like what are we washing off?
Yeah, they said if you don't wash off the bloom, which I just had to look that up because I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
It's a thin protective layer on the outside of the egg.
Oh.
So it's like the
Something
proteins
new.
and stuff from when it's
When it was
I was
laid.
gonna say birthed, but laid when it was laid.
I don't know.
Yeah.
When it was laid.
That's something new.
That's good stuff.
It is.
That's good
I
information.
learned something new today.
What's this? Pity
Pity
pat?
pat.
Okay. Are we dropping pears or what?
Yeah, we
Okay.
are all day long.
Okay, so it's on me.
Yeah. So, what's new and exciting?
Well, I know that on the 23rd, you and I are going to be hosting a karaoke.
Yes,
That's
and I'm
new and
excited
exciting.
about that.
Right?
Because it's nothing to do around here, and we need a vibe. And I think that was fun. We went out the other night, and we had a great time.
And that's right across the studio parking lot at Bamboo. Not Bamboo the club, but Bamboo the Peruvian hibachi place, the old Nagoya. So Sunday from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday, March 23rd. And then after that, how about the line dancing? April 12th.
That's going to
at
be
Bamboo.
nice. Yes.
Okay, they're coming up from down south.
South Kakalaki.
Okay, Santee, some good wide-legged walking cowboys are coming up north.
You forgot to say Santee Ellery.
Santee Ellery. That's
Yes.
deep down, tucked around in the south. But they're coming up here, and it's gonna be boots on the ground. Okay, them fans gonna be popping, the hat's gonna be rocking, the boots gonna be thigh high, and all kinds of stuff. It's gonna be dope, and it's gonna be some line dance lessons going on too. And then we have the line dancers up north. That's Prissy, Teresa, Rhonda, Marie. Teresa Ross is two Teresas. You're Teresa. Teresa Ross is one of the instructors, and Rhonda Neal is the other instructor up here. That's gonna be dope, And I've always wanted to line dance.
Right.
I got it a little bit. I got to show up to rehearsal a couple more times, but come April 12th, I'm on that floor doing a line dance with my cowboy hat on and with a wide-legged cowboy. I'm gonna be. Look, I got up and showed them how they walk, and shout out to Katha Hanton, because she manages the wide-legged cowboy group.
Okay.
They dance their butts off though.
It's gonna be nice to see Kath. I haven't seen her in so long.
Yeah, yep. We talked about you the other day. She sent her love.
Nice.
I told her, you know, that you're the one who told me. I
Yeah.
wasn't even thinking.
Wow. So we have great things coming up, guys.
Yeah, because enough is enough.
Right.
I mean, that's what we were gonna call this. You know, we were talking. I'm like, we should just call this platform "Enough Is Enough." But
Right.
we do have platform TV. Had platform TV. So this is platform the podcast. But yeah, man, we have a few things coming up. So we're gonna be doing this on Tuesdays, right? So
Yep.
is the set time 7? What time did we start, BK? Is the set time 7 or?
Yeah, we started about 7 o'clock today.
Okay. All right. So on Tuesdays at about 7, you know, we may have a guest. You know, we may not. We may just have, you know, some drinks. Always going to have some drinks and play little cards.
And
Hold
feel
on.
free, if you have something to talk about, you know, hit her up.
Jack out.
You showing off right
That's
now.
right. Oh,
She's
man,
showing
I
off.
don't know why I did that.
Yep. Don't worry.
Oh, because I got a dead card.
Yeah.
And then I even thought about saying wild card Tuesdays. You know, but why change it? Why break it if it's not
okay,
broken?
so I just beat you.
You did? Oh, well, wait. So we doing jokers?
The deuce is wild. The deuce.
But what about the joker?
Pity pat. I won.
All right, take the joker out. Look, you see, because it ain't no getting over this. She won. She won.
Yeah, guys.
She had the two. She had the deuces wild and all that. I'm gonna take the other joker out. But so Dow baby, I know you've been gone for a minute.
Yes, I have.
You know, so coming back. How do you feel coming back? You know, and let's talk about your profession for a second. Can we?
Okay.
Can we
Yes.
talk about doing hair?
Sure.
Can we
why
talk
not?
about your love for hair? She cuts.
Yes, we could talk about it.
So why is the word on the streets that she cuts always cuts?
Because that's what I do.
Okay.
I like healthy hair.
Yes.
I like bringing hair back to life.
Mm-hmm.
It makes my job easier. And I like people to have their desired style and let it be their desired style. You know what I'm saying?
And not half-step the style?
Yes,
or?
yes. If you come to me with this vision and you want that style, I want you to walk out with that style, not a
Okay.
half a style.
Okay.
You know?
So what's the best part? Like, what do you enjoy most? when
I
you're
enjoy
doing hair?
making people over, letting them know that their hair could look a certain way. Like the other day, I had this girl that came in and she had a box perm in her hair. Box perms, what they do is they soften your hair more than it straightens it. So it reverts back after a while. You know, when you look at people's hair and it looks dry and brittle or diffused on the ends, that's what box perms do. So I'm not saying they're not good, because for some people they are good. Like people that have fine hair, they can get away with it.
Okay.
But when your hair is coarse and thick, you need something to straighten it down and smoothen it and straighten it out. So she came to me and I gave her a corrective relaxer, and she wanted a pixie cut. We gave her a pixie cut and a nice rinse, and we made her over, and she was so happy. She couldn't believe that her hair looked like that.
Was able to do that.
Yeah, she couldn't believe it. So I like stuff like that, you know?
Yeah.
I like doing long hair. I like short hair too, but I'm known for my cuts.
Okay.
That's why my name is She Cuts.
Okay.
But I like doing long hair too, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, you showed me the importance of getting rid of the ends, because not until you're a hairstylist
Right.
do you understand that. It's a couple things that you taught me, you know. For those, my many hats, one is a cosmetologist. So I did go to hair school from 1998 to 2000, and I got a 91 on my
Yes.
test. I'm
So
able
you
to,
know what that means. She could teach.
I can teach hair, okay?
Mhm.
But what I didn't know and I didn't understand, even because Darlene's been doing my hair since I was 14, first weave, first braids, all that stuff. But I didn't understand how important it was to cut your ends until I started doing hair, right? But then you showed me the difference while you were teaching me how to flat iron.
Right.
Okay, I don't even know if you remember this. You were doing yes. You remember? Yes, she was like,
row
it.
It's like
You
rowing
said
a
row
boat.
it. Yep.
Rowing
it.
a boat.
Yes. So, but when you showed me that, I was able to see with a trim and without a trim.
Right.
So hair does not curl without a trim.
Exactly.
It does not bounce and behave without a trim.
Right.
Even with the roller set, those trims are important. And listen, even a dusting is important.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always have to have 2 inches cut off, even if you need it, but you have to get at the very least a dusting, to make that style pop.
Right.
And that's dope because even doing Zoe's hair, doing my hair, even it doesn't even matter. I know how important, even if you're wearing a wig, a weave,
Right.
you still have to trim it, because you're brushing, and then you get to the ends and you see it. Even the wigs are healthy around here.
Right.
Okay, we got healthy wigs. we got healthy wigs.
And you got to trim them ends, or they going to look diffused and dry and split.
Yes. Yep. And you know what? So now in my business, as far as entertainment goes and singing and someone rapping or performing, it's very important to exercise your voice.
Yes.
That's like clipping the ends, because if you don't, I don't care if you're speaking, if you're doing some kind of public speaking, if you're performing, if you're singing, you have to exercise that voice.
Right.
When people they don't think it's important. But breathing is very important. That's why a lot of people, when they're speaking, they'll run out of breath because they don't understand it was time to take a quick little breath.
I noticed that the other day when we were doing karaoke. I was like, wow, I'm tired.
Oh, yeah.
From singing that song. So I get it. I get it.
Yeah, it's all breath control.
Right.
Now, if you knew how to breathe, like clipping the ends.
Right.
So all it is when we were singing I'm Every Woman.
Right.
Yeah, because
I was like, ooh, I'm tired. I was singing, going with the flow, and then I realized that I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Your diaphragm, everything, that's very important.
And what happens is that, so even using that as an example, so we're like, I'm every woman, it's all in me. What you should do.
Anything you want.
See, before you even do anything, you should have taken a breath.
And because we were dancing
too.
So
you got to take those breaths. You got to steal those breaths. So it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Every chance you get.
I didn't know that.
Every chance you get, you steal the breath. I mean, you don't have to sound when you're doing it.
Right.
But and guess what? Dolo taught me that, and I didn't want to listen.
And I didn't even learn that in choir with Mr. Claus. I didn't.
He was just trying to get you through the choir real quick. But yeah, man, one time we were performing, and I think it was opening up for Big Pun, rest his soul. And I'm looking at Dolo, and I missed my cue. The doggone song done started. I'm there. Yeah, shout out to you. I see you over there. And he's saying my verse, and I look. So then I start saying my verse. But I could not get, I got to the end of the verse, but I was bent in half because I was trying to get that last breath out. To the point where I wrote a song for him, and it said, remember how mad I used to get when you insist. I pay attention to the drum rolls and the riffs. Count 4 bars, then come in on the 5th. Thanks, boo, I never pictured this. All that is because I was so jammed up. I was hard-headed, and then it didn't help because I put on the headphones and Dolo's like, oh my God, look how cute you look in the headphones. I'm trying to be I'm trying to get my rap on.
Right.
And he's sitting here googly-eyed over me. And then he wants to bring me out and say, come here, baby, listen, you have to breathe like this. But I'm on fire.
Right.
I don't want to stop and come to learn how to breathe. And that used to really be a fight in the studio.
Wow.
I didn't want to come out the booth so he didn't do it deliberately, but because I was so adamant about not needing what I thought I'd like to trim.
So when you performed, though, prior to that, like when you used to perform on a stage, were you out of breath?
About to pass the hell out.
Wow.
Okay? So it was when I was performing, and I was like, sweet melody. And I'm like, oh my God. And then when you start using your breath like that, you feel like you're really going to pass out.
Wow.
Like I started getting a little lightheaded, a little, and then I seen how important it was. Well, I learned from experience how important it is.
Right.
But even so, before the 23rd, we're going to do some breathing lessons.
Okay, that sounds good.
And I'll let you trim my
ears. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, we're going to do some. Wait, you want 4 cards or 5?
5. I didn't believe that I was really out of breath like that.
Yeah, it's serious business. It's serious
I
business.
thought it was the extra pounds.
No.
But see,
You
you
see
learn
Ruben
something.
stutter.
But see, you learn something every day. Yeah, I really didn't.
Yeah, the big
and
people
I
can
guess
sing.
that's why like some singers that sing and we're like, ooh, their voice doesn't sound the same. So I guess it's because of that. They're not, like they get out of sync. They're not practicing their vocals.
Yeah.
Breathing or whatever. And you're like, oh, they sound terrible. What
Yeah.
is it? So that's what
It's
it is.
important. Vocal exercises are important. Okay. I don't care if you're a rapper. You have to breathe. You have to know when to breathe, how to breathe,
Right.
and when to take work. You know what I'm not gonna say what I don't like. What I enjoy doing is showing rappers, and it's some of the best of them, showing them that if they say, I'm just trying to think of any kind of lyrics like "Don't push me, cause I'm close to
Because that's taking a
the
lot.
edge." No, not that. But when they add a word that they need to take out, because sometimes they'll put a word in there that doesn't belong. So instead of saying "Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge," I'm trying to think of what word could I inject in there. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. Doesn't belong in there. But
Okay.
telling somebody that doesn't belong in there
Right.
and getting them to listen, they're like, listen, I wrote it this way and this is the way. No. But when they listen and see how now it's don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. It's not don't push me. You know that I'm close to the
You know what you just made me think about just from saying that? I thought about when they were showing Fat Man Scoop, bless him, when he was on the stage and he was singing his song. And then he went up, like when he went up on the stage and he was like if you ready, it like took so much out of him.
Yeah.
Like when he was on the stage, like he went up
You talking
there.
about this last
Yeah,
time?
his last words. Like before, it just took so much. His breathing was bad and then he just dropped out.
Right. It
'Cause
was
I could
something
see-
going on.
I could see how, his words was affected. Like
Right.
his his breathing.
The breathing.
Yes.
Yeah. And see, that's a good example because he knows how to breathe. So
Right.
how many times we hear Fat Man School, Brooklyn Band?
Right.
He's never been like that.
Right.
So that was a red flag for anybody that knows him. Like, wait a minute.
Because he knew something was wrong and he went upstairs. He felt like he needed that extra and he just went up there and dropped. But it took so much out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that breathing is important. You got it. You have to know when to take a breath. Right?
Yeah.
BK, what's going on in your world?
Me? My world?
Your world. You have a new project coming out, Billion.
I do. I do. I have the hat on. If you can see it on the BK cam over there.
Yeah, Billion, as in Billion. So BK is short for Billy.
Yeah.
Billy Keeley.
That's me.
So the name of your project is Billion.
Yes.
So like a billion.
Exactly. It's a play on a billion.
Okay, that's
I'm
dope.
1 in a billion. I might be 1 in 7 billion or however many of us there are out here. But
1 in a billion.
Yep. So it's a little play off that, really. I like the name. It was catchy. It felt right for the project. The project is a lot of like Billy versus BK. Almost in the realm of the Eminem versus Slim Shady kind of thing.
Okay.
Wow.
But it's really about like becoming an artist,
Right.
but still trying to keep sight of who you were before the artist,
Right.
So I don't want to like completely, like a lot of artists do, fabricate this new image of whoever they are now, but I really want to keep part of Billy in there.
Oh, I love it. I'm so
So that's
excited
Billion.
for you. I wish you nothing but greatness. I know you put a lot of work into it, dedication, and I just wish you the best.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I thought I was buying time.
You almost bought some time.
It's your go.
Me?
Mm-hmm. You need that 7 or no?
Actually, I don't. You think you ready to get beat again?
I'm a spanker, y'all. Watch this, because I got to redeem myself in front of the people, too. Queen, need it.
Oh, wow.
6.
Okay.
So listen, guys, if you're interested in coming to see us one Tuesday evening, We start at 7. Dog, I should have kept that 6. We start at 7. And you're more than welcome. We like company, right, Dow baby?
Yes, we do.
9.
We need more excitement around here. You know, we're trying to bring it. We're trying to be supportive. We just want, you know, more people like us. How about that? So are you like us?
Yes. Creative, exciting. Like to talk.
Innovating? Yes. Want to
What you-
take things to another level? Ready to build? You know, we do all those things.
Yep. Holler at us. We don't have a problem with sharing our platform,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Sounds like somebody. Oh, that's one.
Oh, yes.
Yep, we're still good.
We're good.
These drinks are so good. Shout out to Knees Bar and Restaurant once again. They're our next door neighbors, both of our neighbors. They're right across from New Image Hair Salon and literally connected to us. So one door is Knees and the next door is Sono Entertainment.
Remember, try the jalapeno or either the coconut margarita. You will not be disappointed.
Is it your go? Because after I beat you, we could sign off, but I need witnesses.
I think didn't I just throw that out?
I threw the queen out.
Oh, so it's my go?
Mhm. Give it to me, baby.
Okay. So with that being said, are we signing off?
Yeah, we're signing
After I
off.
spank her real quick.
Doggone it. I just need. Damn it.
I think this is the
Yeah.
winning card, guys.
Is it? For me. For me. Wait a minute, y'all. For me, for me. Damn it. What you got? How many cards you got? You have one. Oh my gosh, she's ready.
One for the win.
King Kaiser.
We about to sign out, y'all.
Hold on. King Kaiser. I need this.
She still got faith, but I'm about to beat her.
Just give us a minute.
I think you
got
got my card. You
Jazzy
won?
J, Jack, and that wild dude.
Oh, I needed
Okay,
that.
yeah.
1 and 1. Until then, we'll see you next Tuesday.
That's right, y'all. Take care. Peace
Bye-bye.
and love.